Rainforests are one of our largest and most diverse biomes on the planet. They make up only 6% of the Earth's surface, but are home to 1/5 of all mammal, fish, bird, and plant species. They also play a major role in affecting our planet's climate by reducing the amount of heat-trapping gases floating in the atmosphere. And yet the rainforests are in danger of utter destruction. With deforestation and forest fires at an all-time high, we might be reaching a point where we won't be able to save what's left of the rainforest. So, are rainforests a tipping point? For starters, one must know what a tipping point is. A tipping point is defined as a culmination of a buildup of small changes that affects a big change. This refers to a crucial point that when passed can't be reversed. It's almost like a point of no return. This means the damage from ranching and forest fires will be so much so that the rainforest can never be revitalized. This could have disastrous effects on the fragile balance that regulates our planet's climate.
Rainforests serve as a vast sinkhole, absorbing much of the carbon dioxide emitted into the atmosphere and releasing oxygen as a byproduct via photosynthesis. This regulation of CO2 and oxygen levels in our atmosphere is referred to as the carbon cycle. As a result, the tropical rainforests take out almost 18 to 20% of all carbon dioxide emitted. Since CO2 traps a lot of heat, having a large amount of CO2 in the atmosphere can create a greenhouse effect and increase the temperature of the planet. By absorbing much of the CO2 from the atmosphere, rainforests help to regulate the Earth's climate and keep the temperature from rising too much too fast. However, with the amount of deforestation, primarily through forest fires and logging, not only is much of the planet's biodiversity being destroyed, but the rainforest as a sinkhole is also shrinking. This means that less and less carbon dioxide is being taken out of the atmosphere, while more and more CO2 is being injected into the atmosphere, primarily by us, humans, burning fossil fuels on a daily basis, resulting in an increased rate of temperature change at a global level.
Global warming is attributed by a positive feedback loop. Whereas the temperature increases due to excessive CO2, the humidity in the rainforest goes down, creating a more arid and dry environment in the rainforest, where in turn, it increases the chance of forest fires, thereby further reducing the area of the rainforest. In response to rising temperatures and impacts on the ecosystem of rainforests, some countries have made political statements to reduce the amount of deforestation. Australia, for example, has started reforestation and has funded research into sustainable farming. Sustainable farming in South America has a goal of converting their main form of agriculture, ranching, which is short-term and depletes the soil of essential nutrients, to a form of farming that will have long-term, cost-effective benefits to the environment and their economy.
However, with this kind of farming, the same crops can't be harvested every year. Altering the growing patterns cancels the depletion of too much nutrients and allows plants that can add nutrients to the soil so that there is maximizing of the time and harvest of the soil. This replanting has had mixed results. Problems with reforestation include the planting of trees and shrubbery, which are not of the same species as what originally inhabited Australia's rainforest, thereby changing the ecology of its rainforests. As a result, some plants and animals which existed in small amounts before don't have as much competition for space and are so able to expand into a larger area of the rainforest. In addition to this, new species of plants and animals are being introduced into the rainforest, and with no means of regulating their population growth, they're able to outgrow and outcompete some of the original plant and animal species, further altering the ecology of Australia's rainforests. With all these changes impacting the rainforests around the world and inadvertently our global climate, it's difficult to quantify how much damage can be repaired or even reversed. It is even more complicated to estimate if the tipping point for rainforests has already been breached or if it's on the brink of no return.